What is up, everyone? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans. Please take a second to hit that like button. More likes, more hooligans. I'm going to read through the schedule really quick, and then we're going to check on all the chats. I don't know what's going on with Odyssey. I was trying to fix it, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. Either way. We'll be starting off with a video titled $160,000 in cash and 2.5 million doll hairs and watches stolen from SI store in New York. Looks like an Italian job. I don't know. These guys knew what they were doing. What are you gonna do with a bunch of stolen watches, though? You would think Rolexes and stuff like that would be traceable. Either way, the next video would be titled Suspected Chinese Spies Have Attempted to Penetrate U.S. Military Bases. We'll be covering that. Chinese is getting bold while claiming they're not doing anything. It makes you wonder if the Chinese spy balloon was actually a real thing. Then we have a video titled Hawkins, Chicago new mayor means same song, different verse on gun policy. It's a nice little video about how gun laws don't work. And we have another video titled Wear Orange Day Brings Awareness to Gun Violence. I didn't even know that was a thing until KJP said it, and now there's a whole video on it. It's people rallying and marching and doing all that kind of stuff, I guess. I don't know. Then we'll be wrapping things up today with a video titled Trump Reacts to Biden's Fall, saying it is sad. I figured, why not? He didn't say anything bad. It's always good to hear from the Orange Eagle. Let's put the Orange Eagle on. I think we'll be able to get away with it. We'll see how things go. Alright, let me check on the chat, make sure everything is running smoothly, and we'll go ahead and get started. What's up, Matthew? What's up, Black Sheep? What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Mike? What's up, Jason? What's up, High Plains Drifter? What's up, Fresh Fowler? What's up, Leonardo? What's up, Wet Blanket? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, Daryl? What's up, Faber J? What's up, Tumbleweed? What's up, Anthony? What's up, MD Cy Run? Happy freedom. Let's see. What's up, Reaper? What's up, Swan? Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, Snooks? Happy freedom. What's up, Carolyn? What's up, Too Real? What's up, Observer? Appreciate all of you being here. Today was the first day since October where I didn't lose 50 subscribers while I was sleeping. I don't know. Maybe YouTube's lightening up on me. What's up, everyone on JeffMAC Live's secret YouTube channel? What's up, Grey Wolf? What's up, Nefties? What's up, Ball? Happy freedom. What's up, everyone on Twitch? What's up, Grey Wolf? What's up, Peyton? What's up, Mr. Beansy Beans? Thank you so much, Mr. Beansy Beans, for the bits. I almost said the wrong thing. Come on, man. I appreciate you, Mr. Beansy Beans. Thank you. You're awesome. Let's see. Chinese spy balloon also was used as Chinese takeout delivery service. I wish. I would like some Chinese. It's been a while. They charge too much for it. Shouldn't cost that much. I don't know what's going on with Odyssey. I think it's trying to run the live on yesterday's live. There's always something going on with Odyssey. I don't know why that is. Is it working? Nope, it's not working. Oh, Nefties, you made it. Is it actually live, though? I wish Odyssey didn't have so many problems. We'll see. Maybe it'll fix itself. What's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Hawkstar? What's up, Tam Tam? What's up, Rasta? Happy freedom. Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, everyone on jeffmaclive.com. Alright, we're going to get started on this first video here. I wonder if we're going to survive this live. We're about to have a thunderstorm. I got all my windows and everything wide open. Sitting on ice packs, trying to stay cool. Hopefully we don't lose power. It'll probably be fine, though. It'll probably be fine. It's so hot. I hate it. Alright, once again, 160,000 doll hairs in cash, 2.5 million in watches stolen from SI store in New York.
You could say timing worked to the advantage of this team of burglars. While everyone was out of this building observing the Memorial Day holiday, they quietly slipped into the office behind me and within minutes they slipped out with more than $2 million worth of exclusive watches, in addition to $160,000 in cash.
Surveillance video reveals the brazen nighttime break-in to the company known as Wristwatcher, located on the third floor of a building in a strip mall in the Tottenville section of Staten Island. According to the official police report, the team of 5 burglars went through the unlocked front door of the building, made their way to the third floor, where they forced the door open to the offices. Workers at the scene claim they made their way into the building by breaking through a wall in an abandoned catering hall 1 floor below, and climbed the steps and entered an unlocked office. Then, as these marks show, forced their way into this office where the safe was located.
Private office.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Surveillance video shows the masked burglars dressed in black with tools in hand, using a crowbar, making their way into the office, and minutes later, when the video cuts out, wheeling out the safe and its valuable contents.
They knew what they were doing. They came here for the value of the safe. They carried out a 4,000-pound safe. Right there is pretty hard to believe that they were able to get away with it.
No alarms were sounded, perhaps because the burglars broke into the electronics closet and clipped all the wires.
They shut the breakers off. They shut lights off. They shut the system down, but there was a backup that they didn't know. That's how we got the videos.
We observed several surveillance cameras, but police only released this limited view. The burglars appeared to have knowledge of the company, which buys and sells high-end watches, including Rolex and Patek Philippe.
Police would not confirm the version of the break-in that workers here shared with us, only to say it's an ongoing investigation, and they're asking for the public's help. Anyone with any information at all is asked to call the Crime Stoppers hotline at 1-800-577-TIPS. All information will be kept confidential.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's calling into Crime Stoppers. But you would think they'd be able to trace those watches. I'm pretty sure those Rolexes have serial numbers and stuff like that. And people check those serial numbers all the time because they want to know if they're paying $20,000 for a real Rolex. You would think that stuff would turn up. Either way, it looked like they knew what they were doing. Maybe they're ex-employees or something like that. What do you guys think? Daryl looking for hernias? Or I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. I want to know how they moved a 4,000-pound safe. It just doesn't seem like 4 overweight dudes and a dolly were going to walk out of there with a 4,000-pound safe. That doesn't sound realistic to me. I don't know. Matthew seems fishy to me. I'm saying. What's up, winning streak? Happy freedom. Matthew slipped out. Yeah, I hate when that happens. What's up, Bubba? Happy freedom. Old man Walter took another spill. Yep. We covered it right after it happened. There was a bunch of hooligans in here saying, you just kicked the... He didn't kick the bucket. He kicked the sandbag. It's like, what? And we went and found it. Yes. What's up, Caleb? Happy freedom. Thanks for being here. What's up, Too Real? I heard you can talk about the elections on YouTube now. Who told all of you guys that? Because we covered the community guidelines yesterday on all the alternative platforms. They just reworded everything. You can kind of talk about that stuff, but you can't talk about someone being too old. You can't talk about them being a U.S. citizen. You can't talk about their eligibility or their physical ability. You're not allowed to talk about any of that anymore. So you might be able to say what happened in 2020, but then you can't talk about anything else that has to do with putting people in charge of the country. So I don't know who raised all that awareness, but people are under this impression that you can just talk about that stuff now. You can't. It's trickery. That stuff is like magic. It's trickery. It's that Democrat magic. Okay, it's trickery. They want you to start talking about it because you've learned to get away from talking about it. So they switch the rules around. So then you're like, oh, we can talk about it. And you start talking about it, and they actually hit you for other things. They allowed certain words and took away other words. So they're just trying to alter the filter to be able to claim more conservatives talking about what happened in 2020. You can't really talk about it. Somebody's out there telling everybody, YouTube's free of the oppression of communism. I don't know who's out there doing that. That's false. That is false. That is not the real stuff. Independent, it's a trap. It is. It really is. I even have the community guidelines listed on the last video. If you watch yesterday's Coffee with Hooligans and you go into the description, I link everything we cover, including those community guidelines. You can go read for yourself what we can do and cannot do, and it's tricky. It's tricky. I think what they're doing is they're making it so you can talk more about Orange Eagle, but you can say less bad things about Old Man Walter. Like, what's really tricky is that Old Man Walter fell on his face, and within 24 hours they made new community guidelines to where you're not allowed to talk about why he fell on his face. You can't talk bad about him anymore, specifically, or it's community guideline strikes. So it's I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because we got a Orange Eagle video. He doesn't talk about bad stuff that happened in 2020, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I fly under the radar. I really don't want another strike. Let's see. Just reading through the chat real quick. I don't have a whole ton of things to cover, so I don't want to race too quickly. What's up, 24/7? Happy freedom. It's not really on you guys. It's more like what I can say. You guys can get away with typing stuff in the chat, and some people say that it hurts the channel, but I've never experienced that. I've never experienced what you guys saying in the chat affecting my end of things. But I gotta watch what I say. Every little thing I say. Mike, Tim Pool is saying it. Well, Tim Pool is pretty well contracted with YouTube and stuff. He can say whatever he wants, and he doesn't get strikes and stuff. He gets less strikes than Crowder. So I don't know. When you're the class favorite, I'm sure you can get away with saying stuff. So I don't know. Not me. They don't let me get away with anything. I can't even show other videos that are on YouTube without catching strikes. Like my last strike I got was for showing MTG talking about her account being suspended and why it was suspended from Twitter. 13, 14 channels showing it. No, they don't care. Me, I get a strike. 90 days under the strike penalty. Sucks. What's up, CB? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. What's up, Observer? I'm hearing booming and stuff outside. What's up, Guy Dub? There are lifts specifically for moving safes easily. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know much about safes. I know they're heavy. Matthew, what's the sandbag doing on stage? I didn't even see the sandbag. I'm convinced he stumbled on White Supreme Pizza. That's what happened to Old Man Walter. What is Cat Daniels doing? Wrecking my stuff? Don Old Man Walter's falling even faster in the polls. Yeah. Yeah, if something happens to him, then we're going to end up with Hyena Harris, and I don't think that's any better. Faber J cooling off with some rain and thunder in West Virginia. Yeah, I think we're supposed to get thunderstorms here too. I'm hearing the booming. I haven't heard any rain. I'm not seeing any rain. It's getting windy though. I'm glad, because it's been hot. Like 3 or 4 90-degree days in a row. I know to some of you that's not that hot, but we get 100% humidity and it's like you can't even breathe. Matthew, they hate on you. Yeah, they don't like me because I don't pick sides. Some people, I don't really think I ride the fence either. I just think what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and because of that I come off as unpredictable. So sometimes YouTube treats me alright, and other times they got their boots on my neck. It is what it is. What's up, Coin Dragon? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. What's up, Jamie and Deborah? Alright, we're gonna get moving in this next video in just a second. What's up, James? What's up, Donna Sparks? Happy freedom. Mr. Beans Beans, if it was Orange Eagle, they'd be fine about it. Yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't care about saying someone is too old or incompetent or whatever. because that's where they get you. We talk way more about someone being poor at that job than what happened in 2020. And so they shifted the rules around. Odyssey is still being weird. Weirder than normal. I don't know. I have to get that figured out. What's up, Serum? What's up, Kimberly? Happy freedom. Serum. If you're hot, an ad played right before your video. They tape bottles of water filled with ice taped to a fan. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I've been so hot that when I'm getting ready for the live and I'm like standing there with no shirt on because I don't wear clothes unless I'm here, I stand in front of the fan on 3 and I just mist water pointed directly at the fan, so it just sprays back at me and I'm like, okay, I'm almost ready. That's how I prepare. That and doing Klaus Daniels arm curls and screaming chicken bacon, chicken bacon, chicken bacon, chicken bacon. Gotta get the warm up going. Oh, there's people outside the door. They better stay on that side of the door unless they want to hear this Hellcat bark. I'm not going to get attacked at my desk. I know that. Alright, so this next video is titled Suspected Chinese Spies Have Attempted to Penetrate the U.S. Military Bases. I feel like this video is not very clear, but if we're getting invaded by China, I just want everybody to know. Has something to do with Alaska. Out there in Alaska. Daryl, you got a crush on Nightbot. I'm just calling you out for it. Just calling you out. Alright, let's get this video started.
Boy, with China, you take what you can get. So a handshaking incident gets a lot of attention, and then we get new revelations that, well, you know, the Chinese have been up to things that we couldn't even have conceived of a little more than 24 hours ago. Jennifer Griffin, following it all as only she can at the Pentagon. Jennifer.
Neil, the handshake heard around the world followed a snub by the Chinese defense minister after a request by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin's team for him to have a meeting on the sidelines of the Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore was rebuffed. A senior U.S. defense official, however, said, quote, a handshake at dinner is no substitute for sitting down and having a meaningful exchange. The next time they see each other, it should be for serious and substantive dialogue. Meantime, we've learned that CIA Director Bill Burns flew to China for a clandestine visit last month as relations between the two countries continue to plummet. U.S. officials confirmed that Chinese citizens suspected of being spies have attempted to penetrate U.S. military bases in Alaska in recent months. The incidents have increased in the last several years, we're told. Alaska is home to some of the country's most sensitive military bases. U.S. troops have encountered Chinese nationals posing as tourists visiting Alaska purportedly to see its northern lights and other attractions. In one instance, first reported by USA Today and confirmed by Fox News, a vehicle carrying several Chinese citizens blew past a security checkpoint at Fort Wainwright in Fairbanks, Alaska, according to multiple congressional sources. After eventually stopping the vehicle, a drone was found inside. Senator Dan Sullivan of Alaska stressed the importance of that his home state plays in defending the U.S. mainland and expressed alarm about what he is seeing.
Chinese spy balloon, Russian bear bombers, or this new reporting of suspected Chinese spies in Alaska. This is another wake-up call that we are in a new era of authoritarian aggression led by the dictators in China and Russia.
He sounds like he's reading off of a page.
Ray says the FBI opens a new Chinese government espionage case in the U.S. every 12 hours. Neil?
It's getting pretty scary. Jennifer, thank you for that. Jennifer Griffin.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page.
I hate that they put those outros on there. They always encourage me to do that. I put an outro video on there. Why? No one watches that stuff. Nobody cares. You know how many times I hear Sean Hannity telling me to click on their stupid channel? Every day. Can't stand it. I don't know. DP, led by the CIA. Who knows? What's up, Trigger Crazy? Happy freedom. It's my favorite bigot. Yeah, I don't know. They're trying to penetrate our bases. No talk of lube or anything. Didn't really disclose a whole lot of information there. Let's see. Fabergé, so we send the CIA? I'm convinced the CIA runs the world. Remember when the leader in Hades got assassinated? Then there's all that talk about how they detained a bunch of US CIA. We had to go over there and go pick them up. And all the recordings of that event, they were yelling out about US CIA. And they don't talk about that anymore. What's up, John? Happy freedom. Doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Evidence. So scary. Oh no, China is gonna get us. Ignore the awful people in the government. Yeah, probably. That's why I think they're like, it just really seemed like there wasn't a whole lot of information there. China's trying to penetrate our bases. They said it like 3 different ways, and that was that. Seen an uptick in tourism. I don't know. Sly Dog, do an outro for your spiel deal. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I gotta do a lot of editing. Well, not really editing. I got a lot of stuff I have to do when I end a live. Go and change all the metadata and whatnot. Winning streak, is it consensual? I don't think so. I think that's why it's news, is because it's not consensual. Nobody asked for it, but that's what we got. (24/7) They don't need to penetrate our leaders. Let them in. Yeah. Old man Walter, he's buddy with China. What's up, Sly Dog? Happy freedom. What's up, Amy? What's up, Crack Shot? Crack Shot. Just watched a video on China. There was indoctrination camps where kindergarten kids were taught to hate Americans and off them. Scary stuff. Yeah, they do weird stuff in China. Like if you come from, I gotta think how to word all this stuff. If you come from the Middle East, they require you to do like a year or 2 in a camp before you can migrate. And you have to go through it. And I think once you go through it, your family can just migrate over. But one of you has to go to the camp for like a year or 2. I don't know if they're still doing that, but they were doing that back in like 2016. That's when I learned about it. I think that stuff is crazy, but over there it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've never been over there. I don't want to say it's normal. It's something. CB, there's a pride parade here in the city. Right now we have a university. We are sleepy, rodeo, cowboy, agricultural, biker county with some stoners. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's trendy right now. All that rainbow stuff is really trendy right now. Guy Dowd over here telling my secrets. Hold on. What's up, Faded? Happy freedom. Is this somebody's birthday? I can't find it. I can't find it in the chat. Well, I'll figure it out. Daryl, AI made my money holographical. Pretty soon it'll just be a number that you'll see in your head from the Neuralink. You'll just know how much cash. You'll have like a little money tracker on the side. And just be in your peripherals. You'll just always know how much money you got. What's up, Copious Haze? Happy freedom. John, is anyone sponsoring you? No. At first I thought you were talking about like migration. I was like, what? I was born here. What are you talking about? No, I'm not being sponsored. Nobody's sponsoring me to be here in Michigan. No, I mean, not really. We are, oh, what is the word? We're not sponsored. We are something else. Let me find the wording. I have it wrote down. We're endorsed by CAD Audio. That's why we have CAD Audio links in the bottom of the description. It's not right now. That's part of the information I got to change after the live. I think it's also on the link tree. It's Miss Jamie's birthday today? No. How do you guys know? I don't see Miss Jamie in the chat. You guys just know these things? I can't remember all of your guys' birthdays. Where is this witchcraft? I'm not seeing it. You guys are lying. You're lying. Well, I'll find it eventually. I don't know. I don't see her in the chat. Weird, Dan. I'm surprised all of you guys are having parades and stuff. That stuff never happens here. I've never seen a rainbow flag in person or anything like that. I might see little weird stuff in the yard every once in a while when me and WMM are walking around. Sometimes we'll see kind of like BLM stuff or like coexist stuff, things like that in people's yard, but I've never seen rainbow flags or anything. Guy Dub, Oscar Blue has a 2-minute video at the Panama. He asks everyone in line where they're from and where they're going, and they're from China to the US. Almost every person in the line. Yeah, we were seeing that from first responder media too. Like throughout the day you'd see people from Guatemala and stuff, but then near everybody's been processed, there's just like the stragglers at the end of the line. All of them are from China. I'm working on it, Trigger Crazy. I gotta figure out who it is, because I'm not seeing it in the chat. Happy Freedom, Dana. I don't know. I don't see it. You guys will have to inform me. What's up, cool guy? Happy Freedom. I can only scroll so far back. Weird firmness. I'm not doing anything special this month. I don't have anything planned. I'm not going to any parades or anything like that. Yeah, too real. Where I live is really conservative. Like, it's a really small area, but the few people that are here are conservative, and the people that aren't, they don't have enough money to leave the house, so you don't really see them. Only on the 1st. It's the only time you see them at Walmart. Oh. It has to do with Trigger Crazy? I see. Happy birthday, Jamie. Trigger Crazy's friend. I appreciate you watching. There you go. You guys had me confused. You had me confused. Doesn't take a whole lot. I know. What's up, EFO? I appreciate you being here. James, I get banned all the time. I don't think I've ever been banned from a platform. There's something weird going on with D-Live. D-Live stole all my money and won't let me into my account. They're like, what's your username? I put it in. They're like, what's your password? I put it in. They're like, yeah, that's great. We need a special code. And then they never send me the code. So I can't get into my account. And there's over $100 in crypto donations. And I write customer support and they won't write me back. Out of like 10 or 15 emails, they responded to one asking me what my phone number was. I gave them my phone number and then they never responded. So I just have this locked account on D-Live. But I think they're mad because I showed the orange eagle and they disabled my chat. And I wrote them a nasty email about how they shouldn't be censoring the orange eagle. And then all of a sudden I wasn't able to access my account anymore. Because there was a lot of people who were like, oh, you should live stream on D-Live. Like, what do you mean? I was live streaming on D-Live when they started, but they're just as bad as everywhere else. Serum Jeff is sponsored by Manscaped. I should be. I wanted to try and get an affiliate thing with Dr. Squatch, because I love Dr. Squatch soap. That stuff is so awesome. Makes you smell like you got cologne without smelling like a floozy, like a French floozy. Serum, if you're handy, look up do-it-yourself swamp coolers. You can make one with 5-gallon bucket. I'm not really that handy. I'm so hot, I can't even clean my house. When I'm not live, I'm just trying to cool myself off. Like, I sit here with my ice packs and just put them right on my skin because I'm just so hot. Kills me. Alright. Next video is titled Chicago's New Mayor Means Same Song, Different Verse on Gun Policy. This is a pretty good video on gun laws and how they don't work. I think this is one of those videos where we're all going to agree that this guy is right. You let me know after it's over.
Folks, AWR Hawkins, Breitbart News. I want to talk to you real quick about Chicago. All right, the era of Lori Lightfoot's over. On May 15th, Brandon Johnson became mayor, but he and Lori Lightfoot have something in common. After their name, they both have D's for Democrat. And we have watched this Democrat-run, gun-controlled city. We have watched as it has been a killing field, weekend after weekend, year after year. We've covered it at Breitbart relentlessly. I mean, during Lori Lightfoot's time alone as mayor, over 2,700 people were killed in Chicago. I'm gonna say it again. You think I made a mistake. And that figure is from the Chicago Sun-Times. During Lori Lightfoot's tenure as mayor, her tenure alone, over 2,700 people were killed in Chicago. Now Johnson's in. During his first weekend, 23 people were shot. During his second weekend, which happened to be Memorial Day weekend, 50 people were shot. All right, 10 of those people were killed. Now I want you to take note of something real quick. Cook County, which is where Chicago's located, Cook County has an assault weapons ban. Illinois, the state in which Chicago is located, has an assault weapons ban, a 72-hour wait period on gun purchases, a FOID card requirement, which is a firearm owner's identification card requirement. The process of getting that card, and you have to have that card to legally own a gun, the process of getting that card requires you to go through a background check that's very in-depth. And you have to go through that check with the Illinois State Police. They are the issuing office for that card. I could keep going. They have a red flag law in Illinois. I mean, they have so many gun controls in Illinois and, of course, in Chicago, which is in that state. And look what we're talking about. Over 2,700 people killed during Lightfoot's tenure alone. Already, under Johnson, if you just count weekends, you've had 73 people shot already. Folks, it's as I say, it's the same song, just a different verse. Gun control does not stop criminals. It actually empowers them.
Yeah, I agree with that. Bubba Lightfoot's going to teach at Harvard. Yeah, I seen that. I can't remember what she's doing, like motivational speaking or something like that. I don't know that she's necessarily going to teach, but she is going to Harvard to speak and be an influence on those students. I don't know. I don't think that's where she belongs, but that's just my opinion. What's up, Kathy? What's up, Z? Happy freedom. What's up, Fitzy? Coin Dragon, my old apartment in Niagara Falls was hot like that. I used the old styrofoam cooler, fill it with ice water in front of the fan technique. It's called the ghetto AC. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. Sitting on ice blocks and stuff is a temporary fix. It sucks at nighttime. It's like too hot. It's hard to sleep. RS, PSA, cologne and perfume cause cancer. It's no good. I just don't wear cologne because I can't stand everyone complaining. So I get soap and stuff that smells good. Girls like you better if you smell good. That's awesome, True Crazy. I appreciate you being here and bringing your friends here. What's up, Panda? Happy freedom. Snooks blaming on the bigot. Yeah. Sure, Crazy did it. Cool guy. Happy MAGA month.
Make America great again.
Thanks so much, Snooks, for gifting 10 memberships over on YouTube. I appreciate everything you do, Snooks. Thank you. You're awesome. If you guys get one of those memberships, make sure you thank Snooks. That stuff is not free. Dana, they need to do something about mental illness. I agree. J-Dog, they let Obama into Harvard. Yeah. I forgot about that. Z, you'd melt in South Carolina. Yeah, probably. I'd like to go farther south so I wouldn't have to deal with 6 foot, 8 foot snowbanks in the wintertime, or really having winter 8 months out of the year. But I don't think I could survive if it was any hotter than it is here. Just 70 degrees with 100% humidity is like death to me. It's been 90 the last 3 days. I don't know what it is right now. Today's supposed to be the cool day. 80, yeah, it's 81. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's cooler than what I've been dealing with. Observer, swamp coolers with a block of ice. See, by the time I got back here from Ludington, that thing would be gone. It'd be gone. Kathy, I've always referred tree oils. They smell better. It's a good idea. And they're natural for the most part. They're just extracts. Thank you so much, Trigger Crazy, for the 220. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Trigger Crazy. Jamie Nye is a new hooligan. That's awesome. What's up, Raja? What's up, Freckles? Happy freedom. Kathy, where's Lori Lightfoot going to be living? I don't have anything nice to say, so I'm just not going to say anything. It's Saturday. We don't have to be a downer if we don't want to. What's up, Salty Ragu? Happy freedom. Lone Wolf, I'm not suffering from mental illness. I'm enjoying it. Appreciate you being here, Lone Wolf. RS Dry Ice. I've never even messed with dry ice. I probably hurt myself. You guys have to come save me. Klaus Daniels screaming, running through the halls, doesn't know how to fix the situation. He's just running and screaming, saying, I don't have thumbs. Grey Wolf, Twitch is buffering. I wonder if it's because my bit rate is so high. I turned it back up because I got tired of my videos being all blurry. It's hard to run on so many platforms at once. They all have different requirements. What's up, K-Love? Happy freedom. What's up, Red Bear? Appreciate you being here. F these, it crashed. Rumble's down right now. I don't know why, or not Rumble. I don't know why Odyssey has so many problems. It doesn't even say I'm live anymore. I don't know what's going on with Odyssey. Kick the bucket. Kicked it hard too. What's up, JD? Happy freedom. GS. Open carry states have less carjackings. I don't know. I haven't seen the statistics on that. J Wolf, BC Preacher is live right now at a Pride event. He's getting biblical on him. He's gonna end up getting banned. You can't speak against that lefty stuff, especially about God. YouTube does not care about God. GS Rumble is good. Thank you for the feedback. I was just wondering. things we're skipping over there. What's up, Captain Seamus? Happy freedom. Alright, we're going to move into this next video titled Where Orange Day Brings Awareness to Gun Violence. There's a lot of stuff going on this month. It's Gun Violence Month, it's Pride Month, apparently it's MAGA Month. I don't know, it's just hot, that's all I know. I just know it's hot, I don't know anything else.
Now it's Wear Orange Weekend. It's an initiative that encourages people to take a stand against gun violence.
There are several rallies organized today across our area. Pix 11's Karine Dillon. She's live in the Longwood section of the Bronx with more. Karine.
Hi, good morning, John and Ayana. Yeah, we are here in front of the Police Athletic League, and this is where an event to raise awareness about gun violence prevention is scheduled to take place later today. This is actually the scene where 2 teens were shot earlier this year, and this is just one of many events taking place throughout the tri-state and the country to put an end to gun violence.
I made the mistakes like you, and now I turned my life around.
Across the nation and the tri-state, during rallies in East Harlem.
Save our streets!
And demonstrations in Brooklyn.
Stop the silence! Anti-gun violence!
And marches in the Bronx. Groups came together for National Gun Awareness Day Friday, a day to rally against gun violence and to raise awareness about gun violence prevention. Orange, worn as the color of safety.
Trying to spread awareness about gun violence and its negative impact.
In the Longwood neighborhood of the South Bronx, dozens of high school students from Longwood Prep High School marched. In January, near the school and in front of the Police Athletic League, police say 2 teens that were leaving a basketball game were shot. A 15-year-old boy was killed.
He was not one of our students, but he was obviously a student who lived in a community.
The shooting rattled students.
That was a human being, a young human being who mattered to a lot of people.
Longwood Prep Principal Dr. Asia Johnson says marches like the one held Friday give the students a way to process their grief. They say the violence needs to end. In the Bronx alone, there have been 26 people shot and 102 injured this year alone.
How can I feel safe enough to walk every day, to go to gym, and know that what if I'm the next one? What if I'm next?
This is something that needs to be controlled because it's killing people day by day, and our kids matter.
So just like yesterday, today and tomorrow, people are being encouraged to wear orange. It is your way of standing in solidarity, organizers say, against gun violence. Meantime, this event here in the Longwood section of the Bronx, it'll kick off at 12 o'clock with a resource fair. It'll then be followed by a march at 1 o'clock. It is being hosted by the Bronx District Attorney. For now, though, we are live in the Longwood section of the Bronx. Karine Dillon, Pix 11 News.
Well, I don't know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, raising all that awareness to gun violence. I've never seen a gun do anything. I've got a few guns. They've never got up and committed any acts of violence on their own. Never seen that. Just imagine being a drug dealer or some bad person. You're sitting in the house waiting to figure out how you're going to make your next dollar. Maybe you have to hold someone at gunpoint, maybe rip them out of their car at gunpoint. You're not really sure. And then you got this marching band of a parade of people walk by in orange shirts to raise awareness for gun violence. You just go back to cleaning your guns because you're unaffected by this parade of people that are directly talking about you as a bad person who goes out there and commits crime with guns. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what that does. People are aware that there is violence where there's firearms involved. But the people who commit those crimes don't care about parades. So I don't understand all of that. Gotta have a reason to protest, I guess. Let's see. Nashota. Didn't KJP yesterday that was wearing orange was about pride? No, it was about gun violence. JB, gun violence is when a gun gets violently attacked. See, I should be more sympathetic. I was unaware. Those poor guns, we need to stand up for them. We need to stop abusing our guns. Treat them with respect and love and kindness. Or else. Or else. Donald, I wear orange during deer season. That's why they wear orange. That's the whole deal. Is that they wear orange to show for gun violence because orange is the symbol for safety because hunters wear orange so they don't shoot each other when they're out there hunting. That's where it comes from. EFO, where's Gavin? In California, hopefully. I hear he's running, though. He's running to lead office, and I don't think that's a good idea. Captain Seamus, my firearm has prevented firearm violence before. Yeah, it's a shield. It's a shield. Or a tool. And somehow it gets all the blame. You never hear hammers getting blamed for building houses and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't understand. MD Cyron, orange is the love for Orange Eagle. That's right. They're out there showing support for Orange Eagle. That's what's going on. Captain Safety, students need to learn that it's not the guns that kill. Ridiculous propaganda. It's true. They're trying to raise the youth to be afraid of firearms, so by the time they're adults, they'll willingly forfeit their right to it. And they'll see how fast and steep their rights just fall off a cliff. You forfeit your right to firearms, there goes your free speech, there goes your right to assemble, everything. They'll just take everything from you. The only reason they don't is because there's more of us than there is them. Z, no wonder people are staring at me. I hate this. First the rainbow, now I can't wear orange. Yeah. It makes me think when I was young, there'd be certain streets you can't go down. If you're wearing red t-shirts or blue t-shirts, don't go down these certain streets. These people will just open fire on you. They will just let you have it. Because they just assume you're from rival neighborhoods and stuff like that. But I haven't experienced that since I was young because I don't live in a crime-filled area anymore. But now, yeah, like you're saying, you got to watch every color t-shirt you wear. Most of my clothing looks just like this. I wear my hooligan stuff all the time. And at very worst, somebody's going to think I'm Antifa. That's it. And that used to be more of an issue a couple years ago than it has been so much recently. Because people forget. I think people's attention span is like 2 years. Because things we experienced during the protests and whatever, people have forgotten about all of that. They act like that stuff never even happened. It only takes 2 years and everybody just gets brain wiped. It's not even brainwashing, it's wiping. It's just gone. Matthew, the orange is for Freemasons. There's a lot of Freemason stuff in Ludington. Hooligan, I thought Orange Day was to raise awareness for residential schools. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Thanks for sending me the link, Snooks. Grateful Ed, I wear orange on the first Saturday after Thanksgiving in Pennsylvania. I don't think I have anything that's orange. I got a yellow and black shirt that's from disc golf, but it's got like the Greek vine stuff on it. Every time I put it on, I'm like, man, people are going to think I'm a proud boy. I'm not, but that's what it looks like when I got that t-shirt on. Oh yeah, I forgot. I seen a name in here. Oh, how far back do I gotta scroll? I read the chat and I have intentions of replying to comments, and then by the time the video is over I have to scroll so far up. Manuel, I don't know what you're asking for. Oh, I can't find her now, but I seen that Jamie joined us. And now I can't find the name in the chat. Either way, I appreciate you joining us, Jamie. There it is. Welcome. Welcome to Coffee with Hooligans. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you, Trigger Crazy, for raising awareness about all of us hooligans out here trying to do good in the world. What's up, Hair Juicer? Happy freedom. Too real. 2 years and a bunch of fluoride. Yeah. It's true. Straight crazy. You're going to have to fight Daryl over Nightbot. Nightbot was just talking about how pretty, or Daryl was just talking about how pretty Nightbot is earlier in the live. Too real. You need a chill well 2.0. I think Snook sent me a link for that. I'll have to check it out. I need something. I need something. Sitting here sweating to death. What's up, Relic? Happy freedom. I think it's starting to rain outside. Mr. Beansy Beans, time to hug your gun today. Don't hug it too tight now. You gotta have that trigger control. Happy freedom, soul for real. K-Love, you want rain? It sounds like it's going to. I don't know if you guys can hear the booming and stuff. On the brink of destruction. You can hear it in the distance. Yeah, Odyssey kicked the bucket. I don't know. That failed me today. Klaus Daniels. Come here, let the hooligans lay eyes on you. He's waking up. He's all stretching and stuff. Serum Thoughtbot is where it at. You guys don't even go into Discord and visit Nightbot. You just used Thoughtbot and ran away. Thoughtbot's in there by themselves. I don't know why nobody uses Discord. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Captain Seamus, never heard about Freemason things about Orange. Grew up around that stuff. I don't know anything about it either. I know there's a lot of Freemason stuff in Ludington. I know there's a lot of symbols and buildings and people and whatnot, but I don't know any more than that. It has to do with devil worshipping, and I've never been a part of that. A lot of people who are into that stuff they don't realize that it's devil worshipping, but it is. Z, the Rainbow Hooligan Pride shirt. Nah, I've never seen one of those. I don't think I'll ever see one of those. Tie-dye maybe, but not. We're not going rainbow. RS Discord is fed chat. It's true. It's true. Hair Juicer, did you see the building collapse in Davenport? I drive by it on my way home from work. That's crazy. Yeah, I think we showed it on the live right after it happened. Salt Ragu Nightbot? I'd sniff that. I'm surprised the YouTube didn't put that in the community guidelines. You can't talk about old man Walter sniffing children so hard. You're not allowed to talk about that anymore. You get a strike. Strike you out of existence. CB, my question is, you're talking about border crossers? Why did they leave there because it's so bad and then come here and have bad behavior? Is that what you're asking me? Because I think it's all a scam. They're all here for sanctuary and blah blah blah, but most of them are doing trafficking for the cartel. They know what to say. The cartel trains them or promises them, random things. We've covered videos where they even paid like $20,000 to have the cartel train them to come across and traffic them and stuff. I don't think most of them are seeking asylum. They're just saying they are. JB, I didn't find the Rainbow Hooligan Pride shirt in the store. Yeah, you won't. You won't. We're not catering to all that stuff. Thank you so much, FO, or I don't know why I can't figure out how to say your name. Thank you so much, EFO, for the $20 donation. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. Just wear whatever you want. Do like it fears. Please keep your choices free. That's right. If you're going to do it, go all out. God give you a spirit of faith, not fear. What's up, Wendy? Appreciate you being here. Happy freedom. EFO, don't live in fear. Yep, exactly. What's up, Maria? Happy freedom. Donald's 85 in Detroit. The kids are cracking open fire hydrants. I've always seen that on TV. If kids try to crack open a fire hydrant over here on the west side of Michigan, they'd be labeled as terrorists. I've never seen a fire hydrant other than sitting there in the ground. I've never seen one open. I've never seen water come from it. Nothing like that. If kids went out there and touched it, they'd be labeled as terrorists. Their face would be all over the news. Kevin, remember, hooligans, if you ever feel dead inside, go outside. It's true. That's a good way. It's a good way to put it. It's true. The other day I was feeling real rough and went outside for a walk even though I really didn't want to, but I felt a lot better when I came back in. Gotta go do something for you. I spend a lot of time doing stuff I have to do. I don't do enough things that I need to do for me. Relic, I know about MK Ultra. I know about that stuff. Thank you so much, Snooks, for the $20 donation on Rumble. I appreciate you, Snooks. Thank you so much for everything you do. You're so awesome. Alright, before I bore you guys any further, we're gonna cover this last video here. It's titled Trump Reacts to Biden's Fall, saying it's sad. I figured we'd try to end on a good note. It's always good to hear from the Orange Eagle. Plus, we never get to do it on YouTube. But I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay to show this. Too real? Your privilege prevents you from opening fire hydrants. That must be what it is. It's got to be. It's got to be what it is. You cracked me up. Hair juicer camping on the Rock River right now. That sounds awesome. I don't know the last time I did something outside of the house. I leave the house, but I don't really have destinations. I'm like wandering unless I'm going to Walmart. I miss like having things to do, like going camping and stuff. It's difficult. I have a hard time being away from the live. I get anxiety when I'm not preparing for a live or preparing for tomorrow's live or monitoring the Gilded and all that stuff. It's been a long time since I've like played basketball or went camping or stayed the night at a hotel, left the state. It's been years. I have a hard time being away from the live. Oh, Harley, I don't know about all that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Once again, Trump reacts to Biden's fall. It's sad.
I want to start with the current president. Did you see the video of when he fell? Yeah. And did you see the video? He actually said, by the way, I met with, who are those guys that are going to fly over shortly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your president right now.
Not too good. It's sad. It's sad. It's not, you know, it's, they're representing, we are all representing the country. You become president and you're sort of not allowed to do that, but it's happened. It's happened, and it's happened pretty badly. We won't go into it, but we all know the ones, and they count those acts, you know, they never forget. But that was a bad fall.
You know, I remember remember the media made so much. I think you were at West Point at the time.
Yeah.
And you were coming down a ramp.
Yeah.
It didn't have a rail. You had dress shoes on like you have now, which have very slippery soles.
Correct. They look a little better, but you better not walk in rain. That's true.
Especially downhill on a ramp.
You know, it was very interesting. I think I made my best speech. That was my best speech. And I was so proud of it. It was pouring. And I said, this speech was so good. And then I said, how do I get down? Sir, you have to go down the ramp. I said, the same when I came up, it was a long, like an ice skating rink. And they said, yes, sir. And I had the general next to me, the commandant of cadets, nice guy, big guy, strong guy. I said, General, and he's wearing combat boots. They don't slip too much. I said, General, get ready, because I may have to grab you here. But I said, I'm not falling. There's no way. So I'd go tippy-toe down the thing. That was a mistake, because it didn't look so good. I even agree it was. But I got killed, and they never covered that speech. I said, it was my best. Someday they'll, in 100 years, they're going to put that speech on. I really, but you can't fall. You just can't fall, no matter what. Just can't allow it to happen. And I better not allow, especially after saying this, I better not allow it to happen with me. But things like that do happen.
So, hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
Well, there's the Orange Eagle. It's actually a second reaction to it. He was at an event when Old Man Walter took a tumble, took a little spill there. And while Orange Eagle was speaking, someone had asked about it. And he all he said was he hopes he wasn't hurt. And that's pretty much all he said. I made a short about it. But then Orange Eagle was on the town hall thing with Hannity. We were going to cover it, but you have to pay in order to see it or whatever, and I'm not paying Hannity or Fox anything, and so we didn't cover it. But that's what that clip is from. Orange Eagle's an awesome speaker. Yep, it's always good to hear from the Orange Eagle. I mean, sometimes he's like cutting into people, but the majority of things he's talking about change, making things better. When you hear from Old Man Walter, all he does is he speaks to blue team only. He condemns all the red team. And really, he's supposed to be everybody's leader. He's supposed to just speak to the people as a whole, whether you like him or not. And he doesn't do that. I mean, half the time you can't tell what the hell he's saying. But even when you can tell what Old Man Walter's saying, he's never talking to all of us. He's only talking to radical blue team. That's it. Those are his favorites. If you're not part of the radical blue team, you're redheaded stepchild. Like he's not speaking to you. He doesn't speak to the whole country. JB, set up a hooligan camp out. If you build it, they will come. Yeah, I'd like to get into a house that has property and then do a hooligan potluck and have everybody like camp out in the yard on some acres and whatnot. We'll have like a little music festival. It'd be awesome. I know I want to start scheduling some flag marches too, because I know there's some hooligans here in Michigan that would make the trip. We are going to this summer. We will be scheduling some flag marches. I have to figure it out. Dharma Agent, bring the live with you. The only thing about going live away from the house is I can only go live on YouTube and Twitch, and I believe on the website. Everywhere else, it's too much for my phone to try and produce 5-6 live streams, because we're live in 9 locations at once right now. My phone doesn't have the capability of holding up to that, so I don't go live away from the house unless I'm doing a flag march. But I've thought about it. It would be easier if I only went live in a few locations, but sometimes people get mad. Sometimes people get mad for no reason, and they write huge long speeches about how terrible of a person I am because I didn't cater to them, and it's annoying, and I don't like dealing with it. Sometimes it prevents me from going live. It happens. Hardly, I don't know what that is. Hey, thanks for being here, Dana. Happy freedom. Be safe out there. So for real, that would be cool. Yeah, I really want to do a hooligan potluck, but I don't have a place for us to do that. And I don't want some campground or something to charge us a whole bunch of money just to go there and be regular people. That's why I would prefer to do it on my own property, because there's lots of property out here. Like if you buy a house, it comes with 5-10 acres and stuff like that. But I owe $42,000 in student loans, and so my debt to income ratio sucks, so they won't give me a mortgage for a house. So I live in this tiny apartment with my giant cat. Klaus Daniels was sleeping. I might go nab him up so you guys can see him. We won't be live tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday. Oh, that would be awesome, Kevin. Yeah, I can't go to Canada. Not until they lighten up on U.S.-Canadian relationship. People in Michigan used to be able to just drive to Canada. It wasn't even a big deal. You didn't need a passport or anything. And now I can't cross the invisible line. Yeah, Dharma Agent, I'll give it a try. I'll take it into consideration. I'll try and run more lives away from the house. I was going to try and do that, but then I ran one live. I think I was coming back from Walmart, and then that day I got so many text messages and stuff from people who live here and were like, do you realize you gave this road name away? Or do you realize that you showed this building? Do you realize that they can track where you are and stuff? And sketched it all out. I ended up cutting the video all up, and then it made me not want to do it anymore because I can't compromise my safety. Here, Juicer, let's rent a campground. I'm friends with a good artist. That would be cool. Z, student loan sharks. Yeah, I owe a lot of money to student loans. Ted, old man Walter didn't cancel your loans? No, he didn't cancel my loans. I signed up for it though. It's, I knew what I was getting myself into. When you sign up for student loans, they give you so many big packets of information saying, hey, you can't back out of this. Once you owe it, you owe it. The only way out is to default on your loans, ruin your credit, go through 7 years of not being able to get a credit card or anything. It's like, I don't know. I have to start making payments soon again. I know that. It's $200 a month and only $15 actually goes to the principal. That's interesting, JB. If you rent a whole campground, you don't have to behave. That's what the swingers here, the swingers club did here, or so I'm told. That's interesting. Too real, you dirty felon. I can't either. I'm actually not a felon. I'm not a felon. But the misdemeanors I have in Canada are felonies, and that's why I can't go there. It's because if I was in Canada, I would be a felon. Let's see. Z. Oh, yeah. Well, see, and I've thought about going to like Trump rallies and stuff and going live, but everybody that goes to a Trump rally and tries to go live, you can't. The signal always sucks. It's because there's too many people in a small area. Ted, I paid off mine. I'll pay mine off eventually. Yeah, Z. I'd like to do stuff like that. There's not a lot of live events around me, though. I need to travel to do that. Harley, $15 to the principal? Yeah. It's $200. It's like $189 or something like that, and then I give him $200, and $15 out of that $200 actually knocks off of my student loan. The rest all goes to interest. What are you guys talking about over on Twitch? Oh, getting trolled. Well, that's alright. Whatever. Whatever's whatever. Why not eat a troll? It's Saturday. Kiss me. Play the lottery. I don't know. I don't feel good when I play the lottery. Same thing with gambling. If I go to the casino, I spend more money on drinking than I do on the machines and stuff like that. I know if you play blackjack, you have a higher chance of winning. And I know some people go in there and just clean house on blackjack. They go there once a week and pay, like, get enough money to pay their bills, and they do it every week. I'm not like that. And when I spend money on gambling, I feel bad. I don't feel good about myself. Even if it's $1, spend $1 on a scratch off. Most of the time you don't win. If you do, you'll get your $1 back. Maybe you'll get lucky and get 10 or 30 bucks or something like that, but I don't know. And then every time I buy like Powerball tickets or Mega Million tickets or any of that, I never win anything. And then I'm like, man, I could have spent that $2 and bought a monster or something. Something I would have actually, I don't want to say benefited from. I would have enjoyed more than put my hopes into a piece of paper with numbers on it. I just never feel good with the lottery. Serum, when the lottery gets huge, I play, but I always feel like a special person. I do if WMM gets on me, because he plays regularly. He gets tickets regularly. And so a lot of times we'll go into a gas station, he'll pull out a wad of tickets out of his wallet and be like, hey, scan these and see if I'm a millionaire. But if it's real big, he'll hit me up 2-3 times in a day. Hey, you better go get a ticket. You better go get a ticket, because you're a lucky guy. So go get that ticket, make us rich. I'm like, all right, now go make a trip to go pick one up. I don't feel bad in those times, because it's, you know, somebody else influenced me to do it, and I don't have a lot of people in my life. So if he thinks I should do it, then I'll go do it. Pumpkin, I never win the lottery and feel like a jerk wasting my money. Yeah, it's like buyer's remorse. Serum, oh my god. Serum says, I feel neglected and I need my starfish turned into a rosebud. So stop playing video games and do what I say. Like experience a chokehold from a woman in a riot. Serum, I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that. You know, I never banned Jordan. He just never came back. I think he was telling us more about himself. He was reflecting. Every time he came, was like, you guys should be looking for women, not playing video games, man. Gosh. And we're like, do you need a hug, Jordan? And he's like, stop making fun of me. And ran away and never came back. It's rough. Trick Crazy, why no Odyssey or Rumble? F YouTube. I don't know what happened with Odyssey. Odyssey was having problems right from the beginning of the launch of the live, and then eventually it just stopped trying and it just gave all the way up. We're not live on Odyssey. Rumble's working though. You should be able to make it to Rumble from the link at the top of the chat. What's up, Miss Jamie? I got your cup today because you brought it up, so I made sure I washed it so everybody would see. Miss Jamie got me this cup. I think it was for my birthday. It's one of my nicer cups I have. Or a mug, I guess, as some of you people call it. Hooligans out there. JB, he bailed every time the word basement was said. Yeah. It's neat running 2 different lives and have like seeing you hooligans show up for gaming, and then now I see you in the crowd of people for the news and stuff. It's awesome. We're gonna have a gaming. I want to do a Discord, but we may end up doing a Guilded, because Guilded has free bots. Discord makes you pay for all this extra crap, and Guilded doesn't. So I think we're going to end up making a gaming Guilded for everybody that watches us play the game and stuff. Harley, student loans are ridiculous. Yeah, I signed up for it though. I wanted to go to Full Sail and learn about music production, like more than anything. The whole time I was a teenager, the whole time I was making music, I started making music when I was 12. And as soon as I heard about Full Sail, I was kind of stuck between, do I want to go to the Los Angeles School of Arts, or do I want, because that's where Eminem went. That's where a lot of big rappers and stuff, they go out to LA. They have a school that does music, everything, movies and all that stuff. And they compete against Full Sail. and I just liked Full Sail better. I just liked what they were offering better and the price better. My bachelor's degree was $75,000, but I got grants for half of it, just from being poor, having a family of poor people that never did anything with their lives. Me and my sister were like the first of our whole family tree to ever go do anything with our lives. Everybody else is like drug addicts and alcoholics, people suffering from mental disorder and stuff like that. Then me and my sister were just like, nope, we don't want to live like that when we get older. Z, I've been playing Marvel Snap these days. It's actually pretty fun. I don't think I've seen that. Some Marvel games are fun. I don't really get into the Marvel stuff. They do all that time travel crap, and I don't know. It's too much. It's too much crap. It's too much crap. I'll watch some stuff like the Avengers or whatever, those kind of movies. If somebody drags me to it, like Endgame, somebody drugged me to Endgame, went and watched that, but I don't get all into that Marvel stuff. Kevin, you gotta get Path of the Titans. It's crossplay, so I can help you grow your dinosaurs. I'll have to check that out. Path of the Titans. I'll pull that off to the side here so I can remember. I'll remember. Wendy, women like video games. I remember Miss Pac-Man. Spent a lot of money on that. Yeah, I don't know. There's this guy, Jordan. He was just showing up and trolling us, but he wasn't doing a very good job. And so we just left him there so he could build his skills and be a better troll, because it was just low-tier trolling going on. So we just let him stick around. But the only thing he could say to us is that we're supposed to be hanging out with women, not playing video games. And he just kept saying things like, have you ever even seen a woman? Have you ever hung out with a woman? You should be trying to date women, not play video games. That was all he could say. And we're like, dude, you never had a girlfriend before? Do you feel some sort of struggle inside and you're just projecting that onto us? And then he just stormed away and never came back. Have a good day, Daryl. Appreciate you being here. Be safe out there. Dutton, I got a grant for college. Classes are free. Had to pay for books and room. Ward of the state till 18. Being bad pays sometimes. Yeah, I tried to get emancipated when I was 17 and it wasn't working out. Actually, I think it was 16. My dad wouldn't emancipate me. That's why I ended up being homeless. It's because I couldn't get an apartment or anything like that because I was too young to sign a lease. But I also wanted to be emancipated so I would be able to, and my dad wouldn't do it. So it didn't work out. Either way. I'm sitting here dying. Just sticking this ice pack right under my skin. Oh, are we slamming doors now? I don't know if you guys heard that. They think it's all fun and games till I start slamming doors. I'm the youngest here by like 30 years. I start slamming doors, everyone gets real quiet. You'll see people like, you'll hear them turn their TVs down and stuff. They're like, hey, Jeff's in the hallway. Okay, you need to straighten up. Don't make him come in here. He's not nice. Not a nice guy. Yeah, I seen you there, so for real. I appreciate you. Peyton, 17 is no man's land in Michigan. Yeah. From 15 to 17 is a really hard time for people. It's hard being young and stupid and full of energy. That was the hardest part of my life. Like from 15 to 17, well, 15 to 19, but 15 to 17 was really hard. When I see young kids like that going through a hard time, I really feel for them. I know it's hard when you're young and dumb, and look at the way parents are now. Look at the way everyone is now. It's got to be terrible to be young, have the internet so involved in your life. I always think about online bullying and stuff, and to me as an adult that seems really stupid. But think about the dumb stuff you did in school. And what if someone, or your whole class, had a camera, was taking video of you, taking pictures of you on a regular basis while you do these stupid things and goes viral. The whole world's laughing at you, looking like an idiot. Or even something private. Somebody records you privately speaking to someone, and then that gets passed around the school, and now the whole school is talking crap about you, or they're editing photos of you, or editing video of you, and making propaganda of you just to be mean to you. Like, we didn't have to grow up with that stuff. It was all word of mouth, and somebody said the wrong thing, you just went and buckled their jaw, and that's all there was to it. Now You don't even know where it comes from. It comes from some burner account that was created 5 days ago. And now they got all this edited crap to bully you and make you look bad while you're in high school and you hate your life and you don't have any say in anything and you just want to be accepted. Next thing you know, you're joining BLM and dyeing your hair purple. It's like, it's not good. I don't know. It's got to be hard right now to be in that 15 to 17-year-old range. What's up, Zero Regrets? Happy freedom. Yeah, I try to be a nice guy. I think I just rub people the wrong way. I don't know if it's because I'm like slightly autistic or what. But even when I text things, I got to have emojis because otherwise people are like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You sound like you're mad. Like the tone of your messages, you sound mad. I'm just assertive. I just have the information, give you the information as quick as I can. People are like, you're mean. You're rude. Sorry. That's how God made me. You guys over on Rumble, you're cracking me up. What's up, Real Deal? Happy freedom. Z. True that. They think Facebook has always been around. Yeah. The world's changed a lot since we were all in high school. Kevin, are you okay? I'm as okay as I'm gonna be. I'm sitting here holding on to this ice pack. It's saving my life right now. What's up, Hammerhead Fred? It's been a minute. Appreciate you being here. Hammerhead Fred, I'm the same way. Just stick to the facts, points, reality, and don't bother with things like, oh, nice weather we're having. I'm not very good at small talk. I just don't have it in me. I don't know. I just think of the information I'm trying to provide, and I'm not able to just tap you on the shoulder and just boom, give you the information. So I got to form it into words, but then I also have censorship on my brain all the time. So I just, as few words as possible, deliver information. And people feel like I'm being short with them. And I'm not. I'm just, I don't know. I think my appearance doesn't help either. I think my appearance is aggressive looking. So then if I'm being short with you, then I just look like an asshole. So, you know, these things happen. Paul, when I was a foreman, I've been called an asshole so many times. Yeah, that's part of the job, being a foreman, though. When you're a foreman, you gotta be. You gotta be. There used to be a guy, I think his name was Greg, in this other factory I used to work at. I used to work at this cherry factory. I can't remember his name, but he always marched around. He was the only white hat on the floor. And then I have to call him over. Something be messed up and be like, oh man, I gotta call him over. And he always was storming around. You see him just scolding people and pointing at people and just red face all the time. And I was like, God, what do I gotta do? They're like, you gotta call the foreman over here. I'm like, ah, man. And called him over. I'm like, hey, this $100,000 worth of stuff that we're putting together, I messed that up. We're gonna have to take this all down. This is all messed up. And I thought he was gonna punch me in the face. And he was like, nah, man, it's good. He's like, who trained you? I was like, nobody trained me. This person didn't show up today and they stuck me here. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously. He was like, nah, it's good. And he showed me how to do it. And he was like, you gotta come off as an asshole so people will listen to you. He's like, but really, if people didn't tell you things, you wouldn't know anything. That's how everybody learns. You only learn when people tell you things. I'm here to tell you how to do it. Now, if you mess up after this, I'm gonna have to be an asshole to you. I'm like, all right. So from there on, if you're a foreman, you gotta be an asshole. I figure it's like boot camp. Those people don't want to yell in your face. They got to. Otherwise, you ain't gonna listen to them. Because we gotta make punches in the face great again. I'm gonna start campaigning. As soon as my birthday hits in March, we're campaigning. I'm coming out with t-shirts and everything. JeffMAC 2024. Thank you so much, I Like Salt, for the $10 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, I Like Salt. You're awesome. Oh, just reading through the chat. Paul, when I had to correct operators, I had to compliment them first, correct them, then compliment them while walking away. Kids these days, all feels. Yeah. They had constructive criticism training when I was in college for music, because you had to deal with artists and stuff, and artists are really entitled. They just think that their music is the gift to the earth. You got to be really sensitive to their little feelings while you're trying to sonically correct their polished turd of music that they have. And they're saying the same thing. They're like, you got to say something you like, then tell them what you don't like and how to fix it, and then tell them more things they like, because otherwise they're going to be mad, and then they're going to leave, and they're never going to pay you for what you did. I'm like, ah. Dealing with artists is terrible. It is terrible. I've worked with a lot of artists, and it is rough. EFO for women. Nah, it's a position to keep for moves on the job. Yeah, see, now that you brought that up, people are going to say, they're going to be like, it's not a for man, it's for us. Call the for they. Have the for they come over here. Not allowed to say foreman anymore. Captain Seamus, best class I ever had in college was the first year ROTC class, Introduction to Leadership and Management, How to Deal with People. Yeah. I read, well, I don't want to say I read. I don't read a whole lot other than the chat, but I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and I listen to a lot of business books, because it talks about perspective and how to kind of do like a overview, and it also involves talking with people and how to guide them, so you stay on topic, you stay on point. So I hear a lot about salesmanship, but my job doesn't require a lot of salesmanship. It's more just speaking, and people complain about the way I talk, so I try to listen to books that talk about how to speak more professionally and stuff like that. I also don't want to sound like Fox News, though. Sound like a robot. I don't like that. Happy Freedom, man. That appreciate you stopping in here. Jamie and Deborah. Oh my husband's a foreman. Yeah. You gotta be an asshole sometimes, especially when you're a foreman. What's up, Maria? Maria, I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Too real. I used to just get artists stoned and be blunt about their work. Yeah. Sometimes they're really soft though. And you sell yourself in a way. Yeah. A lot of business books that talk about salesmanship are low integrity. A lot of that stuff is low integrity. That's manipulation. In the Bible, manipulation is considered witchcraft. So I try to walk a line. I don't want to manipulate people. That's why I'm always very transparent about things, to the point where it hurts me. Like, I tell you guys when I'm having trouble, when I'm struggling with things, when when things are going on, new community guidelines, oh, I got to strike, oh, this isn't working and that isn't working. I try to be very transparent, because I don't want people to think I'm manipulating them. But a lot of salesmanship is manipulation. Words you choose to use, information you choose to disclose versus other information that you kind of keep in the background and don't mention it unless someone asks. I don't like manipulating people, so that's why I kind of stay away from that and think more of like organization and management and stuff like that. Paul, it's a learned skill, not natural at all. Yeah, that's why Edward's always giving me crap. He's like, it's like herding cats. I'm like, I know, because I get upset when I'm trying to do things. I work really hard on things, and then maybe you guys won't flock to it right away, or maybe you turn your back on it, you don't like something I made, and I beat myself up about it. And I'm like, I don't know why I can't get them to do it. And Edward's like, it's like herding cats. Don't take it so personal. I got to step back from it. Jamie, it's true, but he's a sweetheart at home, though. See, and that's all that matters. Sounds like husband material. You're an asshole when you're away from the house, and you're good to go when you're at the house. That's what I try to be. Tough on the outside and thoughtful on the inside. You just keep one of those yes dear and another one of those you're right, and boom, husband material. That's all it takes. Well, I'm glad you made it here safe, Annette. Oh, I appreciate you, Miss Jamie. What's up, Flowers? Happy freedom. You just go show up and say meow. Drop a meow in the chat. Klaus Daniels he's looking like a pretzel over there. I want to snatch him up so you guys can see him before the weekend, but I don't want to disturb his slumber. What's up, Indigo? Happy freedom. Sure, crazy. You crack me up. I can't never read out loud what everybody's talking about on Rumble. It's too spicy for YouTube, so I can't never say it. Well, hooligans, that's all the coffee I had for today. We're going to do the spiel deal, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and we're going to wrap things up. We will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to play the game over on the gaming channel. We'll also be live playing the game on Kick, as well as the website at jeffmaclive.com. I won't see you guys tomorrow because it's Sunday, so I need to do something for me tomorrow to recharge my battery so we can be good to go on Monday for our next Coffee with Hooligans, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So give me a second here. Jamie and Deborah, yes, he doesn't argue with me. He walks out of the room. My boys do too. Wife mama is always right. Yep. You're right. You're right. Sounds like a good family you got there. I'm going to drop this link in the chat for you guys so you can follow along with me. Before you guys all leave, I see you guys see the numbers dropping. Make sure you click the link tree. Go join Gilded. Go join jeffmaclive.com. That way you guys can get notifications and be free. You can be free. You don't have to be tied down to the restrictions of communist YouTube. I just muted myself. I'm glad I caught that. I was about to do this whole spiel deal just to me. It was an exclusive just for me. Alright, hooligans, when you get a second, please go to the link tree. On the link tree, you can find all of my links listed. So go find Gilded on the list. You can join Gilded for free, and it's currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. Every time we go live, there's a news board on Gilded to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. And there's multiple chats on Gilded for you to hang out with a ton of hooligans that we got over there to chat it up 24 hours a day about pretty much whatever you like. The community guidelines are sort of lenient over there, so definitely go join Gilded. Also on the link tree, you can find our 2 merch stores. One's a little spicier than the other, but on them we have shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, and other specialty items. Everything is displayed in black and white or white and black, but if you find something you like, just click on that item to see all the different colors that that item comes in. You can also find links for PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, Buy Me a Coffee, and Locals if you'd like to help support what I do. There's also a link to the Amazon wish list if you would like to send me stuff. It's really easy to use. Anything you purchase directly from the wish list will be sent straight to me without having to send emails, find tracking numbers, find addresses. You don't have to do any of that. It's really simple. And then finally, we have links for the membership programs. We have memberships for YouTube, Gilded, Discord, Odyssey, Rumble, and Twitch. So if you hang out on any of those platforms, I encourage you guys to get a membership. Most of them you'll get a badge. Some of the platforms you'll get some special allowances and whatnot, special access and all that stuff. But I encourage you to get one for the platform you hang out at. And then at the top of the Linktree list, you can claim a free week membership for jeffmaclive.com. If you have a membership for the website, you'll have access to your own profile for our private social media area. You'll also have access to our live streaming area with the built-in chat. And you'll have access to our advanced messaging system with the ability to text, call, video call, group text, group call, group video call, and the ability to upload any kind of digital media that's ever existed. It's the freest place on the internet, so go join jeffmaclive.com. All right, hooligans, you know what time it is. It's the last Pledge of Allegiance of the week. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Heck yeah. I love doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Alright, hooligans. That's that. Sly Dog, yeah, we'll, what is today? We'll probably play more Fallout, I'm thinking. And then we'll do a poll for Monday. I think we're going to play Fallout. We were playing Warzone last night, but at the end of it, we only had like 6 people watching us. And so I'm starting to think people don't like watching Warzone, even if we got everybody playing with us. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think we're going to be playing Fallout tonight. I got to talk to WMM, see what he says. Maybe he'll be willing to game. Maybe Faded will join us. We'll see how it goes. We'll figure it out. But 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be playing the game over on the gaming channel, JeffMAC Gaming on YouTube. We'll be playing on Kick, and we'll also be playing on jeffmaclive.com. What's up, FinTech? Happy freedom. I appreciate all of you guys being here. It looks like everyone's all good in the chat. Let's see. Relic, do you send to the UK? I think so. I think they send to the UK. I believe my vendor sends stuff worldwide. Alright, everything looks good. I appreciate you guys. Once again, I will not be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off to go recharge my batteries. So I'm going to go do something for me, go for a walk. Maybe I'll make Klaus Daniels leave the house. I don't know. Do something fun to recharge my batteries. So on Monday, I'll be good to go for working, finding more stuff to cover and all that. Maybe we'll have protests, God only knows. But when it's your day off, try to find time for you. Got to find something you genuinely enjoy to recharge your batteries, to get out of that rut feeling like you're just doing the same thing every day and life doesn't mean anything and all that stuff. The only way to shake that is to do something for you and recharge your batteries. Yes, you need to rest when you do a lot of work. It is beneficial to rest, but to play is the opposite of work. That's how you're going to recharge your batteries. So when it's your day off, make sure you go play, go do something you enjoy to recharge your batteries. That way when it's time to go back to work, you can work hard, be the great person I know you can be the great hooligan you are inside. I believe in you. I appreciate you guys. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.